Welcome back. On this episode, we are doing some Haynes stand shop shenanigans. I know in the last video we said that we'd be updating potentially, I did say potentially, something about the Lexus, but I'll cover that when I need to. But on this one, we're gonna do some Haynes stand shop shenanigans. For this one, we've got my buddy Mike's Focus ST. We're gonna do a little bit of work, not a ton, but on this strut, he's got a bearing on the top hat that he needs replaced, so we're gonna take the whole strut out. We're gonna take the top hat off, pull the bearing out, put a new one in. Easy enough. But also, Mike wants this cleaned up. It's a little bit of a mess. It's cool. He's got his speakers in there. He liked them while he had them. But Mike got a second car that he doesn't use this one as much now, so he doesn't really think the subs are necessary. So he would like a cleaner setup. So at the moment, I actually helped him bag this car, and he was adamant about having the speakers, which I agreed with. These are awesome speakers. He's probably thumped like a mug, but there was obviously no space for anything else in the trunk. So we mounted everything to the back. I think his compressor is down like on the back side, on the right or the left. And his management is up underneath, and I believe in the middle area. I forget how we put it together, but I mounted this right on top. There was nowhere else for it. So obviously now that he doesn't need this car as often and he doesn't need the sound system, he's wanting a little bit cleaner of a setup so that he can start focusing on making this a little more show worthy, I guess. I think he's going for show worthy, or maybe he just wants clean. I don't care. I like the idea either way, and I'm down to help. That's what we're tackling today. And yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, for this, we're gonna start getting after it. And I will update you guys when I have some updates to be told. I think I'm gonna have to give Mike a little bit. I'm gonna have to call Mike before I finish, but I think Mike wants to do the stock flooring. He went with this piece of plywood here. He was gonna try to do some stuff on his own. Wound up not wanting to. Didn't think the effort was necessary from him. So I think we're gonna do the stock floor, and if we're not, we're gonna wrap this piece of plywood on the bottom with maybe like a carpet material, and then build like our standard little box for all the management and everything up top. And I believe the subs are gonna go away. Should be pretty clean. I think he'll be pretty happy with it. But yeah, we're gonna get started on that now, and I will update you guys when I have updates to be telling you about. Peace. All right, you guys, quick update on where I'm at. I am currently in a holding position because I've got Mike's strut out. Got his, well, it's just resting there for right now. We got that out, we got the sub out. This floor right here, Mike, I got a hold of Mike. He decided he doesn't want to do this. He wants the stock flooring, so I'm waiting for him to bring that stock flooring. We could build him a box for all that stuff, make that all clean. But I am currently in a holding spot because this piece, so this is the bushing that we're trying to replace. Bushing, bearing, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much the same thing. And this one in there is under these 4 bolts under this plate. That one just comes right out, the new one goes in. Problem is, all 4 of these, excuse me, that one that's lifted is not, that one's just sitting in there, but these other 3 are stripped out. So we're kind of gonna go on a double rescue mission in my opinion. Once the tires for these get here, I'm gonna go up to Corey's shop. I'm gonna have him do my tires, and then we're going to see if Corey's expertise can help me get these out. I know that an easy out would probably be a good idea, but unfortunately I don't have any right now, so I will be investing in some of those so that this problem doesn't keep happening to me. But we've made some progress. I'm happy with where we're at. Once we get that bushing / bearing installed, everything in that front corner will go back together real easy. That'll all go back together real easy. And once Mike brings me his trunk flooring, we'll be able to build a box real quick, wrap it in a nice material like a suede or some kind of patterned material, whatever he feels like he wants. We'll be able to build the box, make sure that this is all set up and nice and neat. And I'll probably wind up going through his system and making sure he doesn't have any leaks that may have popped up during this process. And then Mike will be back on the road. So for now, I am in hang time until my tires get here, and then I will update you guys when we are on our way, or once we are there, attempting to get those bolts out. And then once we're back at the house and we reassemble some things, I'll show you guys once we've made some more progress, and I'll see you guys in a second. Peace. All right, you guys, we're back. I just finished Mike's car. I didn't have much to update because not much got like done worth filming, but we finished his trunk setup. We redid it. If you guys saw in that earlier clip, he had that big fucking sub box and everything was mounted to the back. It was a bit of a cluster. His mom actually needs to use his secondary car, so we made this a little more easy to use the trunk, a little more dailyable. On the front of the car, he had a mounting stud that was bad, and on the other side was the bushing and the top pad of the strut. Got both of those things cleaned up, buttoned up his trunk. Like I said, everything's in here real nice and sturdy now. He can use the trunk, he's got a lot more space. And yeah, it was actually pretty easy, pretty nice. I was gonna try to find all of his leaks, but I wasn't able to locate the one, but I think I know where it's at, and we're gonna revisit this setup in a little bit. Mike's not done with it, but for now, just wanted to get him back on the road so that he could use it. And I think we achieved that. Thinking right. I think we're done. And hopefully Mike fucks with it, and hopefully it works for him. And yeah, I think that's a fix, you guys. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Haynes Stand Shop Fix 2, I think. This is the second one on the channel, but plenty more to come, I'm sure. And for now, though, I'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you tuning in. Peace out.